Hey guys, what's up and welcome back to this YouTube channel. It's your guy Igor here. One of the most requested videos by my followers, guys. I had some questions about townhouses, and here we are in front of a bunch of townhouses here in Calgary. And this video is, well, what are the pros and cons of living in a townhouse? Guys, well, let me first go behind these townhouses so that I can show you what they have to offer, so you have a more clearer picture of understanding of these specific townhouses. And I want to say that they are all different. There are different compounds, different townhouses, so not everything is going to look exactly like this. But look at this one. These ones are pretty good, so I wanted to show you. You see, these ones have actually a little bit of backyards over here. You see, they have backyards. Some of them have fence, some of them don't have fence. Might be an issue if you don't have fence because you want your pets or kids running around. But the good part about this particular ones is they come with double car garage, detached double car garage. These townhouses are almost like a house, almost like a detached house. Just so you have a bit better understanding what we'll be showing you and telling you if you have not seen this kind of townhouses. Now also, some of the townhouses don't have condo fees and they are freehold. These ones, I haven't done research on this particular one, but I've been showing townhouses nearby and they had condo fees. So we are going to be assuming that we're just going to talk about the general townhouse that is a part of a condominium corporation, that is something similar to this. Some of them would not have any of this space behind, and some of them would not have a garage. Some of them have a street parking or assigned parking, titled or untitled. Basically, there is a variety, but this one is like a bigger, better option, and the location here, it probably costs like a house. But anyways, let's talk about the pros. First of all is affordability, guys. Well, of course, it is. Well, first of all, let me not stick to the list of things that I have wrote down for you. First thing is I want to say it's pretty cool, right? Like you have your own entrances like this, and the look of it is, well, I think it's pretty kind of British style. So I kind of like this particular compound of townhouses with all of these doors and everything. Let me show you the townhouses and we'll talk about them. So first thing is affordability. These things, they cost cheaper than a house. Of course, they are more affordable. Next part is number two is, well, they went up in price more than the houses in Calgary because they are more affordable. And with high interest rates, nobody can buy a house anymore. So people opt out for townhouses like this one. And they went up in price, I would argue, more than houses did in the last 1 year in Calgary. Next part about it is, guys, maintenance. So you don't have to worry about cleaning the sidewalks over here. There is a company that, if it's a condominium, that will come and clean it for you. You have to only clean your staircase. You know, for example, all the window repairs, changing and things like that, exterior, including the roof, you know, whatever is in exterior inside the walls, mostly covered by the condominium corporation. So less maintenance, even though they might have a furnace inside and you might be responsible for that part, unlike a condo apartment, still less maintenance than a house. Then it can have amenities. So for example, if you have a townhouse like this ones, you know, well, not necessarily these ones, but in general, some of them have amenities. Some of them have access like condo buildings next to them. You know, it's great. So you can go actually and go to a gym, steam room, and have access to what actually condo buildings have. So like an apartment complex right next to them, you might have the same access as them. You might have meeting room access, other places, same as the condo building right next to them, like an apartment building. So you have extra amenities that you don't get with the buying of the house. So sometimes you get that as well, not all the times. Next part is community. So guys, look at this. It's actually pretty cool. Like it looks like you are within a community. You have neighbors, gives you a sense of that community. Okay, and it is pretty nice feeling. A lot of these townhouses are also in a great location, and this is another pro of having a townhouse. Guys, look at this location, for example. We are in the Quarry Park, Calgary. You might say, oh, what's so special about this location? Well, a lot of people work in all of those office buildings. So you could literally look at this office building over there. There is more over there. There is actually YMCA, Remington YMCA, which is brand new YMCA over there. And there is also basically a Corey Park. There is a bunch of restaurants, a shopping plaza, grocery store, everything works. So you can be in the middle of this business center location. You can be working. You might be working in that building and living in this townhouse. You go across the road, you're at work, no commute, no problem. So you can also have a townhouse in a basically in downtown as well. They're more expensive though, but this is very close to downtown, and these are new townhouses, and a lot of people prefer living here, and these ones are actually not that cheap. And of course, guys, so location, affordability, space, location, and of course community amenities, and all of these are. But what is the negative part of having a townhouse? I think my camera stopped working. The negative part is and cons. So bad things. It isn't condo. It is a homeowner association. A lot of times, unless it's not a condo, so you have condo fees to pay. Whatever the exterior maintenance, they have a reserve fund, which is a savings account for a condominium corporation. So you have to contribute to that reserve fund from homeowners association fees. Homeowner association fees sometimes, condo fees, they are called, proper name for it is condo fees. So you contribute your condo fees depending on your unit factor, and then they save that money up for exterior repairs. There is also such thing as a special assessment. If you don't know what it is, it means that there is a major repair and they didn't have enough savings for it, like changing the roof, and they can do a special assessment. So they will still do the repair, and then they'll send you a bill. That bill can be $5,000. That bill can be, well, I've seen up to $50,000 for depending on what repairs you are having. So it may be a hefty bill if the condominium corporation didn't manage their reserve fund properly, and that could be a liability. That's why when we buy this kind of properties, by the way, I'm a realtor with XP Realty myself in Calgary, Alberta. My wife is a mortgage broker. So my contacts in the description of this video, her contacts in the description of this video. She does actually more, I do real estate mostly in Calgary, but I can help you find best agents anywhere in Canada. Just give me a shout and I'll connect you to the agents within your province, within your city in Canada that will help you out. And my wife, she does mortgages everywhere. She's licensed in Ontario. She is licensed in Alberta. She's getting her license for BC. And she helps people all over Canada, including New Brunswick, getting their mortgages. She's with DLC Clear Trust Mortgages. Contacts are in the description. Anyways, guys, so we always review condominium documents to make sure that it's a healthy corporation and there are no issues. But these ones are new, and based on the location, like it gives me a good vibes, but still you have to review the condo docs. So what are the next negative parts about it? Well, you see, guys, I'll show you. I'll show you so you can see it on the camera. You see, for example, that guy has only one neighbor on this side, which is good. That's awesome. More privacy, no neighbors on that side. But this unfortunate guy who has a condo here, and that's why his unit normally would be probably slightly more affordable than that one, because condo units, they also have a lot of times they have windows on the side, more sunshine and more privacy. People can ask for more money, but this one is in the middle of this guy and this guy, and that means privacy problem, concern, at least for me. By the way, I don't think those vents are up to code. They're too close to each other. I'm not a technician or a plumber, but this doesn't look too cold. It's too close. Anyways, so back to the topic. Privacy concerns, that's people on both sides can get a little bit loud. Another part is noise. For example, townhouses, guys, can get noisy because you have so many neighbors on each side, and if they have like a party or something, it's another problem now, guys. Of course, you see, let me show you something interesting over here. Whoop! Too much ice, I almost fell down. And besides privacy, noise, homeowner association fees, you see, guys, these are the meters here, but you see this part over there, limited outdoor space. You don't get as much space as you would get in a house. So limited outdoor space is another problem with townhouses. Like if you have a pet, you have a dog, like this is the best example. Some of them don't have any space. They literally have a patio and a garage, or like a square, something in front of the house like this to put a bench. And the only thing you can do there is smoke a cigarette if you're a smoker. That's it. Nothing fancy. So these ones are a good example of having more space. This is almost like a house, and it probably, I can bet you right now, it costs like a house too in the location that we are right now. So yeah, I've seen some townhouses in these locations over $600,000 in Calgary. So I don't know exactly the price for this one, but if you're really interested to buy one, I can find you one and I can tell you exact prices of this one, if anything is coming up for sale, depending on the layout and things like that. If you're selling, I can help you find out the price on this location based on your layout and everything. So we have to see on the inside what it is, but I'm just saying it's not cheap. So another part is, of course, guys, so limited outdoor space, privacy, homeowner association, or like it might have homeowner association, but mostly condo fees, being a part of condominium corporation, being dependent on others, you know, dealing with this. You cannot do customization like you would do on your own house. Do whatever you want, because a condo board, they might approve it, they might disapprove it. And yeah, there is lots of negative things about owning a townhouse. And yeah, there are houses on that side, guys. See, there's literally houses right over there, just across the road over there. And with those things, like houses on that side, you can do more upgrades, you can have different designs, you can have more privacy and things like that, but you also pay a premium for having a house. So these are our pros and cons of owning a townhouse here in Calgary, Alberta. And guys, let me know in the comments down below if you have any questions about anything regards to real estate, and any questions at all and about Canada. I've been making videos for like 6 years now, and I hope you're already subscribed. And we'll see you in Calgary, we'll see you in Canada. All the best for you guys. And just so you know, there are multiple options to live in Canada, such as condo apartments, townhouses, you know, also semi-detached properties like duplexes, triplexes, fourplexes, and we also have detached properties. My favorite properties are detached properties. You know why? Because I grew up in a condo apartment my entire life. I come from Europe, and we have limited space there, and it is difficult to have enough space to own a house. It was something brand new to me, and honestly, I was even afraid of buying a house because I didn't know what do you do with the house? What the hell do you mean owning a house? I don't know what it is. I know what is a condo. I know how to deal with the condo. I don't know what to do with the furnace. I don't know how this thermostat even works properly. I'm like, seriously, I'm like a wild person. I'm coming from a dense populated city where everyone grows up in a condo apartment and very few people have houses. So it can be spooky, and that's why one of the reasons I purchased a condo apartment. I want to say a good thing I didn't buy a townhouse, because if I bought a townhouse, I would be staying there for longer, because it literally gives you an opportunity of having a house and less responsibility. I'm actually happy I didn't buy a townhouse, because it made me move out of the condo apartment, buy a house, and then buy multiple investment properties after that. And yeah, just want to let you know, guys, all the best, and we'll see you next video. Bye for now.